They say war is tragedy, but for some, it's a strategy. Welcome to the system that never wants peace, because peace doesn't pay. War isn't just destruction, it's production. Weapons must be made. Bullets, bombs, drones, tanks. Each one has a price tag. Each one earns a profit. The top 5 defense contractors in the US made over $200 billion in revenue last year. Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, Boeing, General Dynamics. These aren't just companies, they are pillars of the war economy. Their stock prices rise with every new conflict. Every escalation is a payday. Each conflict is a market expansion. Each destroyed city is a demand signal. Each defensive measure fuels another arms race. How do they keep the war machine running? Lobbying, think tanks, campaign donations. Politicians don't just vote for war, they invest in it. They pass budgets that pour billions into defense. They approve arms deals to regimes with terrible records. In return, they get campaign funds, speaking gigs, board positions after office. It's a revolving door, where generals become CEOs and senators become lobbyists. War isn't just an accident, it's scheduled, it's budgeted, it's planned. And if peace breaks out, they panic. Because no conflict means no contracts mean no kickbacks. But to sell a war, you need more than weapons. You need a story. Enter the media. Headlines scream threats. Footage loops destruction. Graphics count missiles, not bodies. Newsrooms get experts, usually former military. They frame invasions as necessary, occupations as liberation, civilian deaths as collateral damage. All the while, the biggest networks have shareholders, many of them also invested in defense. It's not journalism, it's marketing. It's psychological operations with ad breaks. News anchors sell war like commercials sell soap. Same formula, same script, different names. And what about the victims? Their names fade, their stories vanish. We get stats, not faces, numbers, not names. Yemen, Gaza, Afghanistan, Sudan, Congo, Kashmir. Millions displaced, thousands dead. But no breaking news, no UN emergency. Because some deaths don't sell, and some lives don't trend. They're too brown, too distant, too politically inconvenient. This isn't just one country, it's global. NATO states, allies, private arms dealers. They say it's for defense, but it's really defense industry profits. They say it's for security, but whose? Certainly not the child under rubble, not the hospital bombed mid-surgery, not the family at the border. Europe sells arms, America sells systems. Asia supplies components. The global south pays in blood. Why end a war when you can sustain one? Endless war is endless revenue. Afghanistan wasn't just a 20-year mission, it was a 20-year market. Iraq wasn't liberated, it was looted. Billions in contracts, private security firms, reconstruction companies. They destroy, then bid to rebuild, with the same money that funded bombs. And slowly, war becomes normal, routine, a backdrop. Kids grow up watching missiles on screens. Headlines skip from fashion to famine. No pause, no breath. We stream the suffering, react to it, scroll past it, and the machine counts on that. Desensitization isn't a side effect, it's the strategy. But the cracks are showing. Voices are rising. Whistleblowers are leaking. Families of victims are naming names. Social media breaks the filter, shows the raw footage. The child in the ambulance, the wedding drone struck, the school that vanished. It's not enough to care. We must confront. We must connect the dots. Because war's price isn't just in dollars. It's in minds, in trauma, in generations lost. Veterans with PTSD, widows with no justice, nations in ruins. All for someone's portfolio, all for another quarter's growth. The system profits from silence, but what it fears is attention. It fears education, exposure, empathy that turns into action. So we won't stop. Not with views, not with virality, but with voices. Every comment, every share, every refusal to scroll past. This system profits from endless wars. But maybe now, it's time we end the system. Like this video if you believe peace shouldn't be profitable. Share if you're done with silence. Subscribe and stand with us.